Hey there everybody, this is Airhead. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we chased Venus through the under, made it onto the Shadow Liner over to the Shadow Pokémon Lab, got the key, and then now we're going to go to the front entrance. We also battled the fun little Easter egg trainer. So in this episode, we're going to go over to the Shadow Pokémon Lab, see if the key works. Before we do, there's something I noticed in here that's kind of funny that I just want to show. It's that Pear has a wanted poster. Yeah, that's it. I don't really know what he did, but it was probably not really all that bad. Alright, also, I just leveled up my team a little bit. Got everyone up to 40 because the Shadow Pokémon Lab is pretty tough. So without further ado, let's head that way. Oh, and something about the map that I want to point out. See the under connected to the Shadow Pokémon Lab? There's a little like railway to show that the Shadow Liner is there. So that's a cool, neat connection they have. So let's go on ahead to the lab. Alright, let's see if this key works. I hope it does, or we can't really do anything. Main gate key. Hey, there we go. Man, it was so nice that Venus just dropped it on the floor, where we couldn't make any progress. Ooh, let's see what item this is. 2 full heals, can't complain about that. Alright, time to infiltrate the lab. But not on this side. The shutter is locked. Well, let's try this side. Oh, we can get in this way. Oh, but this is also locked. Okay. We need a card key. We don't have a card key. Well, the main gate key gets used up. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We don't really have any more use for it. Let's see this room. Just some computers. This one doesn't have a chair for some reason. Yes, the shutter switch is right here. This took me forever to find when I was first playing because I never thought to check this little side room and check the one monitor that doesn't have a chair. I mean, I guess you can't check the other ones. But it's a bit of a... They make you run around a little bit. Yeah, now that opens. Seems a bit odd, but oh well. I guess this is a map of the facility, it looks like. This is a pretty cool place, I gotta say. We'll see more of it coming up, but I really like the atmosphere of this place. Because Cipher usually looks kind of dingy and run down, but this place is really clean and high-tech looking. Got some items back here. Hey, 3 PP ups. That will raise the maximum PP of a move. I don't really have any moves I want to use that on right now. And it's percentage based, so it won't just like raise it by 1. So some moves it can raise it like up to 50 something, and some it'll just raise it up to 8. You also get a PC in here, but we don't really need that right now. Well, let's keep exploring. See if we can find a card key. Anything down here? Oh, more lab stuff. I gotta say, I love the music of this place too. It's very suave. Oh, there's a guy, but let's see what's down here first. Yeah, this is where they blew the place up. Can't jump across or anything, because that's too dangerous. Or can't like walk across these little rails that fell off. Well, let's see what this item is. 3 elixirs, nice. 3 elixirs. Oh! My items are full. Okay. Well, let's... Yeah, you have finite space for your items. How many slots do we get? I never really counted this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Okay, you get 20 spaces. But that's really... I actually didn't know the items just get automatically transferred to your PC. That's really odd. How did I not know that? I guess I don't fill up my inventory very much. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. Alright, it's your turn. This is discrimination. Why did they single me out for these extra assignments? There's still packing left for the move out of this lab. Well, I guess they're pretty much done with this place then. What? Who are you? You're suspicious, therefore you must be intruders. Well, I mean, some people mistook us for Cipher people. I don't know why Myron didn't. Alright, the researchers in this place are a huge pain because they all have fast electric types and they really like to spam thunder, which is why I brought Meganium. because Meganium has Sunny Day, and Thunder's accuracy gets lowered in the sun. So that's really nice. And I'll just hit a Voltorb. Yeah, Sonic Boom at this point, not very strong. But yeah, the beginning of this place is really tough because I don't really have any good way to deal with electric types. And they like to use a lot of electric type moves. So it's pretty tough. Alright everyone, it's time for me to talk about Sword and Shield because it's out and I've been playing it for like a week. And oh boy, am I having a fun time. I beat it just the weekend it came out because I was just so obsessed with it. And it was so much fun. Sword and Shield is probably like some of the most fun I've had playing Pokemon in a long time. Just because I went in so blind, I didn't look at any of the leaks, the released information, the official stuff, like there was barely any information, not even the starters evolutions. So there was so much surprises. They didn't even release the beginning bird and beginning bug, so those were both a huge surprise. So it has just been a ton of fun. I've really been enjoying it. The Pokemon, it's gonna take some time to get used to them. I still haven't gotten used to all the new ones. Because some of them are, actually a lot of them are pretty off the wall, I gotta say. I wonder if James Turner, being the art director, had anything to do with that, because his designs are usually pretty interesting. And a lot of the new ones are just, they're strange but in a very good way. I really like the creative, like just off the wall designs. But another good thing about Pokemon is there's so many people designing Pokemon that you can get a bunch of different design choices and design styles. So there's like not really any set way of what a Pokemon looks like because there are just so many different styles. What'd you do to deserve this? You were evil. That's what you did. My favorite Pokemon so far. I'll make you regret it. Sure. Hey, we got the card key. Nice, that was convenient. Everyone is dropping things. It's like the lift key all over again. So my favorite Pokemon, actually, this generation, oh, I don't want to say it's my favorite. This Pokemon is my favorite one yet, because I haven't messed around with it enough. But there's a Pokemon that if I were to design a Pokemon, I would make it pretty much just like this, maybe just a little bit thinner. It has the typing I love and want. It's the, I don't want to spoil things. Because it's still, Sun and Moon is still, or Sun and Moon, ha. Sword and Shield is still fairly new, so I don't want to spoil stuff. So I'll just say it's the late game bug. Of course it's a bug type, because I love bug types. And it has the typing I would give a Pokemon if I were to design one. It's probably, the pre-evolution is like what I would make a Pokemon look like if I were to design one. So it's pretty much perfect in every way. And I'm very happy with it. It's not particularly good. It's okay, it's pretty good. But that doesn't matter to me. I love it, it's so good. Alright, we all good to go? Alright, deeper into the lab. Through this nice waiting area. They even have little cushions to sit down on. So yes, I'm a big fan of a lot of the Pokemon. Nice off-the-wall designs. Not a lot, there's some simple ones, but, oh, well, I guess we can go through here. Can I go through this way? The down, street, or saint, key is needed to open this door. No, it's the stairs. I don't have that. Okay, do you have the key? Are you gonna drop the key very conveniently? You can dump this data. You know, I really shouldn't correct people on the plurality of data because I can never get it right, even in casual conversation, and no one ever really does except in scientific papers, so I'm just gonna let it slide. We can dump this data. Let's see now. Quit annoying me. You better get ready. Or Master Ein will, huh? You two, you're not lab staff. Lethco. I guess I can talk about the animations too, because this playing Pokemon Colosseum right before playing Sword and Shield has really made me appreciate the simpler and shorter animations. I do love the animations in this game, but they're just so long. In Sword and Shield, it's nice having battles that don't last 5 minutes because the animations are just so long. So I am a fan, and some of the animations are actually, like the Pokemon animations, they have cute little, like just little details in them that actually I appreciate very much. They're just little details, like some Pokemon will like brush themselves off after battling or after using a move. And it's nice that when you hit a Pokemon, they don't go flying halfway across the battlefield, run back, and then have to correct their posture. They just kind of do a little flinch and that's it, which I'll take the sacrifice. I much prefer that, actually. And the graphics are pretty nice. I know. The town graphics, I gotta say, are really nice. Just walking around all the towns, you can tell they put a good bit of work into a lot of the towns just because they look so pretty. The wild area, it's still, well, it's huge and has a lot of stuff that needs to be rendered, so I can understand the bit of drop in quality there, but it still looks fine. I gotta say, the trees, they're not as bad as they looked before. They're still not great, but on closer look, they're not horrible. Well, they're still not that good, but nothing to throw much of a fit over. Wow, this guy really likes using frustration. His Pokemon must hate him, which is not a good strategy to have. So yeah, so the Pokemon will take some getting used to. There are some really good ones, some really interesting ones. There aren't really any that I really dislike. Not that any that I can think of off the top of my head. Alright, music time. The music in Sword and Shield is phenomenal. I am in love with the music. I just been going on YouTube and just listening through all the themes throughout my day, and it's great. The battle themes are some of the best I've heard in this series. Definitely, without a doubt. My favorite theme, battle theme, it's really hard to say. Don't have time for this. You have all the time in the world, you're just gonna stand here. Ooh, that's such a hard pick. I really like the gym theme. You'll do terrible things to me. Yeah, sure. The gym leader battle theme is really good. I'm a big fan. And it's also some of my favorite types of music, which is dynamic. Yes, the gym leader theme is dynamic, and I love dynamic music. So I'm a big fan. They have little lockers with little Pikachu stamps. That's kind of cute. Well, I guess we'll go this way, because, well, yeah, there's not really where else to go. Oh, hey, intruder alert! Cole, a normal name! Wow, what a surprise. I'll have to put my thoughts on hold here for a second. Because... wait for it. Well, actually, we'll have to wait a while. Yeah, sending out Pokemon animations are kind of long, too. Because Cole has a Shadow Pokemon, and it is Apom! Apom is really bad. Not very good at all. It's fast, and that is about it. It's got okay speed. Its attack is okay, but not very good at all. Pretty mediocre. And its abilities are both completely useless in battle. One of them doesn't even do anything. I can learn some okay moves, some pretty good ones, but its physical stats are so low that it really can't do much with it. So I guess you're pretty much just best going off with some support moves. They can learn some okay support moves, nothing super great. Wow, this Castform is just going to keep changing the weather. Okay. So yeah, Apom's not very good. I wouldn't recommend using it unless you want like a challenge or you just really like Apom. Apom is definitely one of those Pokemon that's really just put in this game so you can complete a Pokedex from one of the Gen 3 games. I'm even scared of hurting this thing because it's just so frail. Hopefully, I don't know what secret power is in this area. Hopefully it's paralysis. It might not be. Okay, more music talk because I love talking about music. The trainer battle themes, or the trainer battle theme is okay. I'm never really a big fan of the trainer battle theme just because I hear it so much that it just kind of gets, I kind of get numb to it, so I don't really focus on it much. The wild battle theme, same thing. For the rival battle themes, they're all so good. I'll probably have to go with Marnie as my favorite. She probably has my favorite of the rival battle themes. Alright, trying to catch this Apom. And town themes, my favorite is probably the first town with a gym theme. Or the first gym you battle theme. Because there's a leitmotif in Sword and Shield, the Galar leitmotif. That's pretty much in a lot of the town and route themes. And I think I like it used best, and I like the instruments best in that first gym town. Or the town with the 6th gym is also very pretty. I really like that one. Hey, we got Apom. Nice. Not that I'm going to use it at all. And route themes too. My favorite is Route 1. Yep. It's just a nice start of the adventure theme. It played during one of the like trailer discussions that Game Freak did. Not really discussion, just like one of the opening trailers where like the developers were talking. So I heard it early and I fell in love with it then, and now that I heard the whole thing, I love it even more. I also really like the champion battle theme. Of course, the champion battle theme is always going to be great, but it's just so hype. All the battle themes are so hype in this game. Like, I was listening to it before recording this, and it was getting me pumped up, so I'm really excited to record. That's why there wasn't any episodes last week, because I was just having so much fun playing that I couldn't really take myself away from it. And I only get like something like this once every year or few years to experience a new Pokemon game. So I kind of just went all in. Oh, he set up the sun, thank you! That was really nice, Remoraid. What a cool guy. Now onto mechanics. The wild area is amazing. I love the wild area. The first time going through it, I was in there for like 2 or 3 hours just catching Pokemon and not progressing the plot at all. I was just in there catching a bunch of stuff, and it was a lot of fun. I love max raid battles. I wasn't too sure how I'd feel about them at first, but I really do enjoy them. I wish they were a little bit faster, but when you turn animations off, it's not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably heal up. I could go back to the place to heal up, but I don't really need to. Drink some lemonade. There we go. What else is there in the wild area? I like that you can just run into any Pokemon. Just no matter what level they are. It's like kind of terrifying, but also really exciting. Ooh, sparkly. Is it a key? No, it's a DNA sample. Well, let's see what that is. DNA sample. DNA sample. Wow. Thank you. Alright, let's battle this guy. Hey now! I'm not gonna... Oh gosh. Am I a rock star and an all-star? There we go. You're not supposed to be in the lab without your lab coat. Wait a minute, your faces aren't familiar. Intruders! I like how this guy is doing lab safety. But his lab goggles are not up to standard because they don't, like, suction on your face. There's like a space at the top and bottom where you could probably spill some chemicals. But the lab coat is good. I guess Wes's coat could kind of be used as a lab coat. Alright, now we're getting into the steel types, which are really annoying to deal with. Because the only type I have that doesn't resist is water, but then it destroys my water types. Because Mantine just gets eviscerated by electric type attacks. Let's see, Dynamax. I do like Dynamaxing. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. In competitive, it's hard to say what's going to happen to a competitive. It seems really, really powerful. Like this meta, yeah, there's Thunder. This meta is hyper aggressive. I've been watching some people play, and they're just going all out with the power. It's pretty fun, and makes for fast-paced games. Oh, okay. I have notes here about what I want to talk about, and I got to the TMs. The TM mechanic in this game is incredible. I love it. I don't want to spoil things too much, but just know that it's really good. I love the TM mechanics in this game. And there are also a lot of really nice quality of life changes. I knew about a lot of them just from like review copies. Wow, this accuracy drop is not helping very much. Oh, well, at least we'll paralyze it. There's... You just have the PC whenever you feel like, which is really nice. And there's some other things. I don't want to spoil too much. It's kind of hard to talk about this without spoiling a lot of things. But I'll try and talk about as much as I can. I really enjoy all the character designs in this game too. They've got some really good characters. My favorite, I'll go by categories. Like rival, I don't know. I actually do like the main rival in this game, Hop. He is a bit overwhelming at times. Like you do get stopped a good bit. I need to switch out. But he's entertaining at least. He's very entertaining. Leon is also pretty entertaining, but I kind of feel like they overdo his gimmicks a bit much. Oh great, self-destruct. What a great use of your Pokemon. Ow, is that gonna knock out Espeon? It might. It's a strong move. Espeon's not very tanky. Hey, nice! Bye, Electrode. I'm not dealing with Thunder nearly as much as I thought I would. So this is going way better than when I did this before. But favorite character design for rivals? Oh, I like Marnie's character design. I also like... it's hard to pick. I like all the character designs. My favorite gym character... Well, there's one that I'm going to disclude because he has more story relevance. But just from a design standpoint, I'm probably going to get some judgmental looks for this one, but I really like the Gym 6 gym leader. She just looks like so pleasant and so nice. Like she'll give you some hot cocoa and a nice hug and just tell you that everything's going to be okay. Even though she's actually like pretty strict. She's just very pleasant looking. And she uses one of my favorite types. So I'm always a big fan of that. Let's heal up a little bit more. How many super potions? That'd be nicer to use. No, I'll just use hyper potions. Yeah, so the 6th gym leader. Really a fan of her. And I assure you, just the nice personality and the nice usage of Pokemon are the only reasons I like her. There are no other reasons, I assure you. None at all. But actually, speaking of that, so you're rest, aren't you? Where's you been wreaking havoc? Yeah, I have. It's been fun. I was also watching some YouTube videos about just like people battling the gym leaders, and there are people in the comments who are relating the spelling of her name with some of her physical characteristics, and now I cannot unsee that when I see her name. And then I looked up her Japanese name, and it is not subtle at all. I'm just gonna put that out there, but I'm not gonna say any more. I also really like the 7th gym leader. He's a really cool guy. I'm gonna paralyze Magnemite. But I really like all the gym leader designs. They're all great. The story is... I'm a bit meh on the story. I don't play Pokemon for the story, so it doesn't really matter. I just play for the Pokemon, and all the Pokemon are great. So I'm happy. Yeah, here comes Thunder. Oh, that hurts so bad. The story is... There's not really much to it. Which I guess is kind of a shame, but it's not really a big deal. I do wish they would let you, like, just go place to place a little more instead of stopping you. It's not nearly as bad as Sun and Moon, thank goodness. Oh, that was so close. It's barely survived. Please miss. Wow, I don't think a single Thunder has missed so far. That's not good at all, but I guess it's not a huge deal. I don't want to send in Mantine, because Mantine will die in one hit to Thunder. And I'm getting into the post-game now. So there's some stuff I want to talk about post-game. Not spoilery stuff. That competitive team building is so much easier in this game. Just because everything in the post-game, there's so much stuff that just lets you make any Pokemon good. No matter what. You can just catch a random Pokemon and you can make it competitively viable. It takes some resources and some time, but you really don't even need to breed at all. You don't have to try. You don't really have to try. Well, you can try for hidden abilities, which hidden abilities are pretty easy. Well, they're easy to get if you exploit the game, which I have been doing. I'm not even gonna deny it. Like, there are some really helpful exploits in this game that just make everything so much easier. Like, I have 2 5 IV Dittos just from using like a time skip exploit that just makes everything so much easier. I'm still trying to get a 3rd one, but it's gonna take some time. But it just makes breeding so much easier. And the competitive scene, I do want to get into it. It'll take some time for me to get ready. But I do really want to get into the competitive scene. Please miss. Yes! Thank you, finally. So I'm really looking forward to getting some teams together. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I would like to start with singles before I start doing doubles, because singles seems a little bit simpler. Some Pokemon I've seen that are pretty popular is the pseudo-legendary. Well, of course, it's always going to be popular. But this pseudo-legendary is really good. Oh, nice, Meganium. Alright, well, Nest Thunder, and it missed. Alright, perfect. Pseudo-legendary I've seen getting a lot of use. The starters, not so much. They're kinda okay. And I don't want to talk about this too much because also spoilers about which Pokemon have made it into the game. There's another thing. I actually think that dropping a lot of the Pokemon, just removing them, will actually be really good for the competitive scene because there are a lot of really overpowered Pokemon that aren't here anymore. So it can lead to like way more variety, even though I'm not really seeing much variety right now at the beginning. They've been transported out. About all you want. Oh, we'll see about that. Hey, we got the key. Perfect. So let's go back to the entrance. So yeah, I've been having a ton of fun with Shield. It has been a blast, and I'm just gonna keep on playing, doing some post-game stuff. Because there's not a whole lot you can do in the post-game, but just like messing around training Pokemon, it's a lot of fun. That'll do it for this episode. It's been a lot of fun talking about Sword and Shield. I wanted to kind of just positively rant about how much fun I'm having, because it's been a blast. I've really been enjoying it. In the next episode, we're going to use this downstairs key and see where it takes us, get deeper into the lab. So thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure to play, and I will catch you later.